welcome back to my channel. It's me, Leanna. Today I am doing a very tiny haul. I only purchased one product from Too Faced Cosmetics. I do want to say, just a disclaimer, if you don't like any of the things I buy, I'm sorry, but I like to try things out for myself because I have my own opinion, so just putting it out there. Comes with all these little pink worms, which I think is very cute. So within is the actual palette. Yes, this is the very talked about controversial palette from Too Faced Cosmetics called the Peanut Butter and Honey palette. Now I do own the Peanut Butter and Jelly palette and I love that palette a lot. I think that's actually the first unboxing I ever did on my channel. Fun fact. A lot of people saying this is hard to work with, unblendable, and just overall too much to deal with. It's too much of a hassle. I have not tried it yet, so I can't vouch for that. Maybe I'll do a first impressions. It has a very soft, like matte packaging, like NARS. I like that a lot. So this is the actual palette. I think it's so cute, just like the Peanut Butter and Jelly palette, except this one has pink lips and actually has honey, which is raised. Just like their standard 9-pan palettes, where it's just a metal container that has a magnetic closure. It has a little honey bee right there, which is so cute. By the way, this palette is not made with any actual peanuts. It's just putting it out there. It says it's supposed to smell like peanut butter and honey. I have not smelled it, so we're gonna do it first. I just smell like peanut butter, like the Peanut Butter and Jelly palette, like that kind of peanut smell. I don't smell honey. Do you smell it? I think there's like a sweetness to it, but not necessarily like honey. I wouldn't say honey. As usual, it does come with a little glamour guide card thing where it gives you look inspirations, and then on the back it tells you how to achieve each individual look, which I think is very nice. It says on here, this palette is the bee's knees. It's have a little mirror. I don't want to blind you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and put this card back in because I actually just do that in general. But there is 9 shades like I had mentioned. We're gonna go row by row. So the first row is called the Sweet as Honey row. If you don't know, they do have names on the side to kind of give you look inspiration, and then there's names for each individual shade. These bigger ones right here tend to be the base shades they provide in the palette. This one's called Cream Honey. It looks like a very soft peach kind of color with little flecks of white with pink glitter as well. It looks very pretty. I don't know if I can just put this all over the lid. So this is future filming. Same day, but just later on. I'm going to be doing the swatches as you guys figured out. So the first color we're swatching is obviously the Cream Honey, which is in the first row. It is a base shade. It does appear to look the exact same as it does once in the palette without the swatching. Definitely doesn't look as shimmery as it does in the palette, but that tends to happen with these sort of shades from them. So it does look fairly similar to my natural skin tone, a little pinker for sure, and it does have this slight shimmers as you can see right there. Nothing too crazy. Then the next shade is just Peanut Butter. I can't remember off the top of my head if it actually looks just like the shade Peanut Butter from the Peanut Butter and Jelly palette. The next shade is going to be this shade, which is Peanut Butter. It is a matte. So I can see why you guys are saying that it might be a little patchy, but I feel like if you guys just work with it, see, look, that's already a lot better. It's simple neutral color that I can use in the crease. The next one is called Going Nuts, and this one looks kind of like a color shift. Has like a brown base and it kind of has a purple-ish effect to it. Next shade is this one, and that is Going Nuts. Seem to not pick up super easy. So, you know what? So far, these don't seem super unblendable as everyone is making it out to be. It doesn't seem as reflective as it is in the actual pan. Next row is the Queen Bee row. The base shade provided is Be Sweet, which is a matte, soft pink color. Next shade is Be Sweet. This is another base shade. It looks like a soft pink. It does look very, very pale. Okay, that's still actually very pigmented. It's just a very soft pink as it looks in the pan. I feel like it actually shows up a little bit more pink once actually on the skin, but it's still very soft, just like it as is in the pan. I actually don't have anything like that off the top of my mind. I don't think so. The next one after that is this one, which is a very soft peachy coral, and that one is called Honey Brittle. That's on to Honey Brittle. This looks like a soft coral. So one swatch, it does appear a little bit more orange than it does in the pan, but nothing too drastic. The shade after Honey Brittle is the shade called Bee's Knees. Now this one is a coppery rust kind of color base with glitter that is yellow running through, or gold I should say. Hope that it comes off just like that on the lid, because I would love to have that on the lid. Now for Bee's Knees, this looks like a coppery color with like gold flakes in it. I really hope it looks like that when swatched. It does seem to actually pack a punch on my finger. It is slightly chalkier than the other ones, but nothing too drastic. I feel like if you guys just take a little bit of extra time, you can easily work with it. It does still show the little flakes of glitter, which I appreciate. The next row is the PB&H, which stands for peanut butter and honey. The base shade is called Queen Bee. Now this looks like a satin-ish thinner color, ivory cream, and it does have a slight shimmer, but I don't want to actually say that it would probably, like, I don't think that would come off on the lid. So it looks like a nice base shade. That's something I would use for sure almost every look. Next shade is the last base in the palette, Queen Bee. That one is exactly my skin tone, like to the T. But it's there, I can tell, because it's kind of covered my parts. The next shade, which I find to be the reason people were so happy about this palette, but at the same time were so disappointed once they had received it, is the yellow in the palette called Honey Buns. I am personally so excited for this color, and I really hope it works well. If not, I can use my finger and pack it on. Now to the yellow Honey Bun. I mean, it looks a little bit, a little like more mustardy orange, I feel like, once swatched, but I don't mind. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. It looks like a true pineapple. And then the last shade in the entire peanut butter and honey palette is this one right here, which is a very warm, like, toffee color, I want to say, and it's called Feeling Nutty. Last shade, which is Feeling Nutty. We have a large range of the 9-pan palettes, and I think that Too Faced Cosmetics honestly does a very good job at their eyeshadows. I know people are really hit or miss with them. Personally, I have found them to be a very trustworthy brand. A lot of my palettes are actually from Too Faced. I think they're one of the first brands I really purchased from for like proper palettes that were like higher end. They never failed me, and I still use them every day. In fact, I use my chocolate bar palette today very lightly on the lid. Just because you see so many people online saying, oh, this is crappy, this is gross, don't waste your money on this. Guys, you need to try things for yourself and not depend on others to tell you what to do. So that's why, even though so many people were saying that this is a terrible palette and it's so hard to work with, I'm willing to work with it, even if it takes a little extra effort, because not everything's gonna be super buttery and smooth and go like, I understand. Now, their chocolate bar palette is very easy to work with, so if you're looking for a different kind of palette that you just want to trust a little more, definitely go for them. They're a lot more the OGs. Let me know if you do want me to use this in a first impression, like not as a first impression, because you can see my first impression in this video, but if you want me to do a first impression on the eyes, because I do find that finger swatches tend to be a little different from how they actually apply ones on the lid. So let me know in the comments down below, and I'll definitely give that to you as soon as possible. Hi, so this is a segment filmed after the whole video where I'm doing the swatches, and I want to give my final review as of right now, like without testing on the eye. I honestly don't see why this is so like frowned upon. It seems to actually be pretty pigmented. The only one that does feel a little bit chalky is the shade called Bee's Knees, but that's something that you can't work with. You just kind of go over it a couple times. But guys, this isn't bad, like, at all. I don't see why people are hyping it to be such trash when I honestly see myself using this a lot. That's my little verdict as of right now, so maybe I'll do a video and I end up probably hating ones on the eyes, but swatch wise, I like it. So that is it for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, please let me know by giving it a big thumbs up. Also, feel free to leave a comment down below as to what you want to see next. As well, make sure you guys let me know if you do want me to use that in a tutorial coming up on my channel. I'll definitely give that to you as soon as possible. If you do want it, let me know. While you're down there, feel free to hit the subscribe button, become part of my YouTube family here. See you guys next time, and until then, adios!